Greetings, my name is Catherine and in this video I play a visual novel called Scarlet Hollow. Bells ring as a cacophony rages outside. The door in front of you pulsates as figures unseen bang against it. The shaded figure from the garden sits in the corner, ever so slightly more defined. Okay, let's take a look at... Looks like there are characters, shades, and the windows. This looks like a ditchling. There is a cross over there, an angel who has broken down. Cross over here as well, more ditchlings, and the creature. And we have a bloody pickaxe, and this looks like a puppet. Does it have miner's helmet on? And another ditchling. And we have a lamb that has arrows and wounds on it. Blood running down its sides and back. And this actually looks like the painting we saw in the library. There was this... Was it Shaw? Charles Shaw? Who was tied to the railing and taken out of the city. And taken out of the town after the mine collapse? Oh, okay, so the entire house kind of looks twisted and the perspective we are looking at is very weird. Almost as if we would be very small and this entire house would be very, very big. They are trying to get in, but the sound that we can hear is the same sound we heard in the mines before the collapse. So what are we about to encounter? Another kind of collapse? Is our mind collapsing? This clearly is related to our history, the history of Shaw Mine and the history of our family. I'm trying to see if there's something I'm missing. They're trying to get in. Are you kidding me? This is messed up. We need help. God, please let this call go through. She looks really small compared to everything else. And so do I. Wait, Edwardine called me Charles, but I thought Charles was the one who was tied to railing, so am I Charles now? Or is he there? What's going on? Tabitha anxiously taps her foot as she waits for her phone to connect. Hey, it's... what? No, it's Tabitha. Didn't you see the caller ID? Stop interrupting me. Can't you hear what I'm... Your cousin is cut off by the dial tone of a disconnected call. Great. She couldn't hear a word I said. Looks like we're on our own. That's Rosalina. Junior, pack your things quickly. Hurry. Ooh. I'm Junior now. Jesus, Rosalina, you scared the shit out of me. Maybe we should run him out on a rail too. Make an example of the whole family. So this is the moment, okay? You kids should have just stayed in the library. I can't believe we're gonna have to rescue you again. Wait, are there multiple ghosts? Charlie and now Junior. Do you think it hurts them? Here we go again. Grab Tabitha, turn around and just leave. Play along. Okay, I'll pack real good. Keep listening. I want to play along, but... Charlie and now Junior? Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe they're the same person. Please, he's only a child. We'll leave peacefully, just give us a little time. They were only children too. My boy was in there. Why should I give Junior here all the time in the world to gather his little toys and fancy clothes? Okay, so you lost whomever Alexis is. They lost their kid, and I bet all of these might be people who lost someone in the mine collapse, right? And is this kind of like my mother possessing ghost? I mean, if I'm Junior now, this is Junior's mother. Wife of Charles Shaw? I don't know. I might be totally understanding everything wrong. They're trying to leave and the others have already taken Charles Shaw out of the town. Are taking him out of the town, okay. My boy didn't have that kind of luxury. They're angry because their loved ones died in that mine collapse. Oh. Street smart. Oh. Do you have something to say? Do you know something? Why aren't we possessed? This is horrible. This whole thing is horrible. I hate it here. What are they talking about? Alexis is talking about the collapse, right? Keep listening. I'm gonna use my street smart option. Oh, do you have something to say? Do you know something? I shouldn't have to spell it out for you. We talked about the collapse yesterday. You know the name of the guy who did it. We were inside the mine in question. Put it together yourself. Yeah, I think I did put it together already. Don't listen to him. Charlie, just keep packing. Looks like the others are on their way. Better hurry, boy, or you and your little dolls here might get burned up. And as for you, lady, what makes you think you're gonna be keeping any of those valuables you're packing in that fine suitcase of yours? Street smart, maybe the ghost is trying to tell us something about the collapse. Maybe Charles Shaw wasn't the only one responsible. Do you think Rosalina's okay standing like that? For sure not. That is so weird. God, this sucks. I can't imagine what it must be like to be driven out of your home like this. I wonder how many of these rooms there are. Play along, mommy. I'm scared. Make the bad man go away. Keep listening. Maybe the ghost is trying to tell us something about the collapse. Maybe Charles Shaw wasn't the only one responsible. Our family owns the mine after all. No way we're free from guilt, right? Stuff that happened a century ago is irrelevant. You and I had nothing to do with it. So you admit that Scarlet had a hand in the collapse? I think the ghost might feel differently. You're right, the ghost really should just let it go. Keep listening. I'm gonna keep listening. You turn your focus back to the scene in front of you. Trust me, boy, the coppers ain't coming here tonight. And what makes you think you can talk to an adult like that? Maybe they should have had you working in the mines too, instead of lazing around in this big house. Maybe you would have learned a thing or two about respecting your elders. Don't talk to my son like that. Don't talk to me like that, woman. I call the shots. Now get out, unless you want to go up in flames with all your precious jewels and expensive dresses. You're lucky I'm even letting you leave. Have you figured out what's going on yet? I'm at a bit of a loss. I wonder where we're going next. Continue listening. You quietly continue listening. It's okay, Charlie. You can make new ones even better than these. It's good for him. Shouldn't be playing with dolls anyway. Now you're gonna have to earn your keep just like the rest of us, boy. No more big inheritance for you. So Junior lost his inheritance, and him and his mother were forced out of their home as well. Alexis and Rosalina whisked away, leaving you and Tabitha in the empty room. As they depart, the front door stops pounding and opens into a beckoning white void. We're in hell. We both died and we're in hell. Are we supposed to be Charlie? Is Charlie the ghost? No, I don't think so. I mean, he might be one of the ghosts. Who did you call on the phone earlier? Okay, let's put our heads together. What do we know? There's so many dishlings here. Pull yourself together, Tabitha. We're not dead. Well, I guess there's only one way to get to the end of this. Shall we? Okay, let's put our heads together. What do we know? We know that we can't leave, and we know that we're not possessed. At least, as far as we can tell. And whatever we saw in this room at least happened right after the Shaw mine collapsed in 1918. I think the only option on the table for us right now is to keep doing what it wants us to do. Maybe it'll stop at some point, or maybe we'll figure out a way to escape. I'm gonna ask, who did you call on the phone earlier? Friend of the family. Not that it matters though. The call didn't go through, so we're on our own. Friend of the family, who could that be? There's so many dishlings here. Yeah, there are. Those things are horrible. Are they the lost souls? The ones who perished in the collapse? Their pain manifesting in a physical form? No wonder you were such a mess when you came back on Monday. Yeah, that happened. You're right, there's only one way to get to the end of this. Shall we? Yeah, let's get this over with. Oh, thank goodness those loud noises ended while my ears are hurting. Whew. You and Tabitha walk up to where the bounding door used to stand and step into the void. Oh no, another scenery. Well, let's take a look at it. What do we see? We see flies, flowers again, ditchlings, moon, and it seems like it's a night sky, and here is our whomever this ghost is, this person who is causing all these weird scenes we need to go through or relive. You're outside, and it's night. A false moon looming massive in the painted sky. The night feels thick and warm, the insects lively, their calls unnaturally tinny. Everything feels warped and wrong, like you're listening to a record fished from the bottom of a pond. What magic words do we have to say to get you to let us go? We're sorry, okay? Whatever our family did to piss you off so much, we're sorry. You poor dear. I've been keeping track of you, scuttling around town like a tomcat. You've fallen hard for Miss Edwardine, haven't you? Is it just me, or does that shadow keep getting closer? Oh god. Kanika, I'll get you out of here, I promise. I want to get off the ride now. Okay, fine, I'll watch another little play. Who's this supposed to be? These scenes are all scattered. If you're trying to scare me, it's not working. Listen to the figure. Play along. Dang, how did you know I have the hearts for Edwardine? I don't want to play along. Dang, how did you know I have the hearts for Edwardine? Okay, gross. Stunning performance, by the way. I'm sure this is exactly how he sounded back in the day. There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret is safe with me. You know, I never did approve of what the Scarlets did to your family, and what it did to the two of you young uns. Who is this? So Scarlets did something bad to Shaw's family. Wait, do you think the mind collapse was actually our fault and we just rewrote the history books, blaming Charles Shaw and his family? Oh damn! What if that is the truth and we were the bad guys, we just don't know? Now we're experiencing this haunting because we rewrote the history books and told lies in them. Childhood sweethearts. Just think how lovely it would be if you could just be happy together. That's what you want, isn't it? So Edwardine and Charlie, the plot thickens. Is this supposed to be? That's all I want, what should I do? Actually, all I want is to get out of this place. Do you have any ideas? Listen to the figure. Should I listen or play along? I mean, the reason why I'm wondering between these two options is that I want to see what these small scenes are trying to show me. That's all I want. What should I do? She said young'uns, so I guess we're talking to an old person, aka someone who's been dead for a really, really long time. I'm sure by now you've realized the young lady doesn't plan on leaving with you, but it's not for lack of desire, as you all know. It's Enoch. Even if you dragged her over the town limits, his hold over her would make sure neither of you were ever happy again. Enoch is another name that was in the family tree, right? So Enoch has some kind of hold over Edwardine, and Enoch doesn't want Edwardine and Charles being together. He doesn't want to see them sharing a life together. Just think of what happened to your poor mother and father. Do you want that to be the two of you? Am I Charles in the story? Or am I Junior, all grown up? What do you know about Enoch, Tabitha? What happened to our parents? All cute, a secret romance? Why wouldn't I want to be like my parents? What do you even know about my parents? Listen to the figure. Quickly asking, what do you know about Enoch, Tabitha? Our great-great-grandfather, he was in charge of the mines when they collapsed. Damn! Besides that, I don't actually know much about the man. Let's ask. Why wouldn't I want to be like my parents? I think you know why. The powers at work here are stronger than even your love could withstand. You need to break the bonds holding her here. Then you can both go free. Bonds holding her here, so I need to do something about Enoch? Just want to see this again, scary. The entire thing looks so scary, but it's also really beautiful. No more misfortune, not for you, not for anyone else bold enough to step foot outside the hollow. Kanika mimes handing you something, though her hand is empty. What could it be? Everything you need to know is on that map. Street smart, I don't trust whoever this lady is. She's got some kind of ulterior motive. So it's lady, or at least my character thinks so. Thoughts? What's that about misfortune and stepping foot outside the holler? Is the town cursed? Oh, an item to quest for when we get out of here. Breaking of bonds requiring a map sounds like a quest. Play along, thank you. I shall do as you say, listen to the figure. It's my street smart option, I gotta use it. I don't trust whoever this lady is. She's got some kind of ulterior motive. What if this lady would be Sybil? I don't know why that is my thought, why my thought goes there. I'm wondering how old Sybil is. I don't know. Agreed. Clearly this dude should never have taken whatever she just handed him. Anybody who did is a sucker. That's where you'll find them. You need her there. Then read what I've written down. And be careful. Good luck to the both of you. I hope you get your happiness. And then she's gone. Tabitha sighs. Okay, let's find the way out. Unless you have any ideas. I don't think there's anything else we can do until we get to the end. Or until we die, whichever. Before the two of you can leave, a smell hits you. Sweating, suffocated flesh, with a tinge of saccharine and stomach-churning scent of decay. The only colorful thing in here.
There you are. I would have found you sooner, but the resonant clearly doesn't want me here. It doesn't seem to have the same issue with these miserable little parasites.
What's going on?
Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the cracks, don't they?
Run, talk. Let's talk. I mean, you just stepped on a dishling. I hope we will not die. Let's talk. No. How did you get in here? Oh, hey, it's Tabitha's ex. Quick, Tabitha, let's team up against him. Hey, Wayne, you wanna figure this out with us? Remain silent. I love the first option. Nope. How did you get in here?
You say that like it would be hard. Creatures like this are all smoke and mirrors. No substance, no real power. Just enough to keep you both going in circles.
Tabitha grabs your arm, her grip tight and nervous. We're getting out of here.
What an unfortunate situation. You've been trapped into, Katie. Why can't you do as I ask and stay out of trouble? But that girl won't let you, will she? Stella? Is that her name? Perhaps I should pay her a visit soon, if she makes it out of here alive.
What do you mean? Tabitha bolts for the underbrush, desperately pulling you along.